Alright, so the Pistons free agency, draft, all of that mixed in together. So when it first all went down, before the draft, not before the draft, with Killian Hayes and the Sadiq Bey pickup and trading for Tony Bradley, and the Isaiah Stewart, I was really happy and, looking forward towards the future. And then the draft came a couple of days later. At first I was 50-50, and I don't think people understood that, and I don't see how, because I said in the video that I liked some of the moves that he made and I didn't like some of the moves that he made. But I guess people just read the title and saw that it said rant and assumed that I hated the Pistons. I'm a Pistons fan. I want us to succeed. Y'all, I guess most of the fans, because a lot of people in the comments, they was just saying that I was hating on the Pistons, and it wasn't. I was 50-50 on the moves that we made. And again, I like the Plumlee signing. Most people don't. I like the Plumlee signing. At the time, I did not like the Jahlil Okafor signing, especially after we just traded for Tony Bradley, who was a center, and they are similar players. But we traded Bradley, so I guess it doesn't matter. And especially since we got Jahlil on a short contract, minimum money, I guess I'm happy with that now, okay? And now I've been really thinking about the Grant signing, and the more I think about it, honestly, the more I'm loving the idea of having Jerian Grant on the roster. Even though it's 3 years, $60 million, I'm starting to think that he's going to be worth, by the end of that contract, 3 years, $60 million. Because I believe that, especially because the reason why he came to the Pistons is because he did not get enough opportunity on the Nuggets. They gave more ISO to second-year Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray and Jokic as well. And he wanted more opportunity, so he came to the Pistons. And I believe he's going to come here, shoot the ball, and ball out. I believe he's going to average 20+, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. I expect him to be like what Christian Wood was last year. So the more I've been thinking about that, the more I'm really starting to love that Grant signing. And the roster, the more I've been thinking, the Musa pickup. I know we gave up Bruce Brown and Kennard. That's the old era. That's the Drummond era. And Troy Weaver came in here and said, you know what? Freak that old Stan Van Gundy era. I'm coming here. I'm bringing in my new philosophy, this Oklahoma City philosophy. And you know what? I'm starting to open up my mind. I'm going to give him a shot. At first, I was 50-50 on the things that he was making. Now I say I'm 75-25. More, I'm on his side now. I'm more positive than negative. I'm starting to love the moves more. Now, I don't understand the thing. Can y'all clarify in the comments? So we traded Tony Bradley for Zaire Smith. And then I made a video. I was very happy with that. And then apparently the reports came out that we're waiving Zaire Smith. Can somebody clear that up for me? Because if we are waiving Zaire Smith, what was the point of trading for Tony Bradley? And why did we trade for Zaire Smith if we were just somebody clear that up for me. But as far as the Pistons go, as far as the team goes, another guy I forgot to talk about, Josh Jackson. He's from the Detroit area. I'm expecting a lot of, I forgot who it was, but one of you in the comment section, you said that you were expecting big things out of Josh Jackson, and I really started to think about it. I'm also expecting a lot of big things out of Josh Jackson. I keep mentioning it because it works. When you are in a toxic situation and you get put in a new situation, things find themselves to work. I like my friend, all right? I have a friend named Carlos, right? He plays basketball. He played at the high school that I went to. And then he transferred to a different high school, right? He plays basketball. At the high school that I'm at, his freshman year, he had an average year, wasn't great. And then he transferred, had a great year, and his future is looking bright. He's going to play college ball somewhere. Situations like that. Getting away from a toxic, bad situation and going to a situation where you're encouraged by coaches like Dwayne Casey, I'm liking it, man. My mind has changed. I'm on the side of Troy Weaver now. I'm on the Pistons side. This plan is actually starting to make sense to me. The more I'm reading, the more I'm getting into this, the more I'm just looking forward to next season. And also, this idea, at first, I was under the assumption that we were tanking. But from everything that I'm hearing, we're going to do this competitive tanking thing, which means we're going to try to be competitive, but we're not going to try to lose, if you know what I mean. Now, some people are going to have issues with that because some people believe that we should just bottom out and tank completely. And I see the point in doing that, but I also see the point in if you are constantly bad, then you're gonna have a Charlotte Hornets situation with guys like how Michael Kidd-Gilchrist didn't turn out to be anything, and the only good player to come out of that was Kemba Walker. You know, you don't want your players to constantly be losing. So I kind of understand that, and I understand the point of also wanting to tank and be at the bottom. So I like the mixture of us trying to lose on purpose and at the same time trying to be competitive. And hey, the Eastern Conference is so wide open right now, we might just end up with the playoff spot because the Magic, I don't know what the Magic are going to be. The Bulls, I'm encouraged by the Bulls, but I don't know what the Bulls are going to be. I like the Bulls, but I don't know if they're going to be in the AFC. I hope they are, but I don't know. The Hawks, that's another team. Young team, I believe I'm guaranteeing it basically that they're going to get in there, but I don't know. The Pacers, they might fall off. And, you know, the Hornets, the Wizards, you know, it's just so many. We might get in there, man. It's crazy that I'm saying that, but we might get in there. So my mind has changed about this whole offseason situation and free agency. I'm encouraged by the Pistons right now. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 200 subs. That is insane to say. I didn't expect to be here. I wasn't expecting to be here till like February. But y'all watch these videos and like, hey, that Polo dude, he's really cool. So thank y'all for watching these videos. I'm out.